All right, so we're gonna do the underarm first. There, I realized when I was watching this video back that there was music in the background. That's probably why the first time when I got my first wax, I didn't show you guys very much of it because there was music in the background, and I don't have the software that allows me to take the music out yet. So I'm really sorry about that, but this is still good content. I mean, you can't hear the things that I'm saying, but you can definitely see the reaction on my face. And again, this wax. So first thing we were gonna do first was my arms, but I decided, I didn't want to do my arms because I didn't have a lot of hair on them from the first time when I got it waxed. So I decided to go ahead and let her do my underarm first. So there's a really good shot of my underarm and how she does it with the hard wax. Also, like I said in the beginning, this is a different waxer than the first person that I had. I inadvertently booked this not with the right person. I mean, she did okay. What I will say, the difference between this and the first one was, I guess my anticipation made it not feel, as nice. And I thought it wouldn't hurt as much also because I was still on medication. So I thought maybe I'd be a little numb, but I guess I wasn't quite numb enough. But this go around, it didn't hurt as much. The only thing was she went over the spots like multiple times, and that is not a good feeling. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably the only, well, the other critique was she wasn't as fast, so this video or this portion of the video drags on for quite a bit. So if you stayed through watching the whole thing and actually seeing my reactions. So again, first she did my underarms, then she did my legs, and after she did my legs, then she went to do my Brazilian. And you can definitely tell the difference between when she's doing things that are closer to my vagina, because honey, I felt like a cat and I wanted to jump off that table. Don't let these people fool you or lie to you and tell you this stuff doesn't hurt, because it does. But it's like anything else. If you inhale deep, take a deep breath, try to relax your cheeks, your face cheeks and your ass cheeks. Relax. Then, it doesn't hurt as much, but it is not like being hit with a feather. No, ma'am. It's a wax, and they are ripping the hair follicles from your body. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And I don't think really, I've not had any other type. Like, this is a hard wax. I know they do sugar waxes. Some people says there's a difference in the waxing with the different things, that it doesn't hurt as much. I'm not one to opt and find out. I'm only going to go with what I'm doing now, and this will be my one and only experience at this point. And today is October 3rd. I have had 3, maybe 4 waxes at this point. I definitely won't be renewing, and I'm just being honest. The reason why is A, it's hella expensive, and B, I don't enjoy my follicles being ripped out. I mean, it's a good feel, but for me, it doesn't last very long. Like I said in the beginning, I'm a very hairy person. So by the second week mark, it's time to get another wax. But I'm only getting these waxes once a month. Anything more than that, then I will be paying extra out of my pocket. I essentially pay for underarm and a Brazilian is my package, and it's $169. So, everybody's budget is different. That's what I budgeted for myself. It's an experience. I'm going to have it done for 12 months, and then after that, it's done. The other thing being is that I don't have bad experiences with razors. When I use razors, I don't get razor bumps. I don't, my arms don't turn dark or anything, because no, I hardly ever shave, honestly. I mean, I don't have a man, so I don't really have a reason to shave unless I'm going to be doing something where I'm going to be exposing my arms or legs. So it's the wintertime right now. I won't be doing that a whole lot. But like I said, I don't have bad experiences when I shave. The only negative to me shaving is I just don't want to do it, that it takes time to do it. And I probably should do it more often. That way, I don't feel like it's such drudgery when I do it. But other than that, I don't have any bad experience. Like I said, I don't get razor bumps. I don't get, irritations and things like that. I'm fine with shaving. I've been shaving a long time at this point in my life at 48. I probably really started seriously shaving when I was like 17. And I've been shaving ever since, and I've never had any troubles with that. So at one point, I did consider like lasering, but I hear so many not good things about it. And then the fact that I'm, a brown skinned girl, and then I have to have a specific type of laser for my skin type because it's darker, even though, I might be a little light, and the hairs are dark, that you have to be careful. I've heard about people getting burned, and then the cost and having the hair grow back and having the electrolysis, having to have it done over and over again. Like, who really wants to do that? I don't. And I don't have the time, I don't have the money, and I don't have the patience. This alone, coming in here, took quite some time to actually get in here because I'm a busy mom. I'm doing something every day. I have kids. I am running errands. I really have to dedicate a day when I get things done, like my hair, my nails, waxing, massages. I have to take the day off and not be doing anything in order to, have a self-care day and do these things for myself. And those are far and few in between these days. I love them. I want to do them and everything. But honey, sometimes I just don't have the time. This last time that I got my wax, I rescheduled like 3 times. And the last time I told the lady, you know what, let's not reschedule. Let me just call you guys when I'm ready. And I didn't get this. Normally I get my waxes done in the middle of the month. This is the past one I got in September. It was like September 28th. And they had already charged me because, like, again, I have a subscription with them. So they're going to charge you regardless whether you come or not. So I had to get in there because they had already charged my card and it was bought and paid for. So I had to get my butt in there. But I kept having to reschedule because stuff kept coming up. I had to go pick up my kids. I got to pick up my son. I got to run and get food. And one day I just really didn't feel like it. I'll just be honest with you. I didn't feel like it. I didn't want to go in there. I had been sitting outside for like 2 hours. I was early for my appointment. And I just sat there, going over my life and rethinking my life choices. I got annoyed with myself. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to do this today. I'm going home. I called those people up and I told them, I say, listen, something that's come up, totally telling a lie. Well, it's not really a lie though. Something did come up, my feelings, and I just didn't want to go in there, and I didn't. I canceled the appointment for the day, and I went home and got in my bed and was like, I'll catch them next time. So it's like that. I know, and this is nothing to the girls on YouTube and Instagrams and stuff when they're on there and they're doing all these wonderful things of self-care, getting their hair and their nails on. And they say it too, this takes a lot of time. They're ripping and running. And, sometimes they can get the stuff in, sometimes they can't. Sometimes they have to do the stuff themselves, just like the rest of us do. But it takes a lot of effort. Looking beautiful, well put together, and all of these things takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of money. And I don't have it like that. You might have it like that. And if you do, kudos to you, girl. Kudos. I don't. And I get it, get it where it can fit in. And sometimes I can fit it in and sometimes I can't. You know what I'm saying? But don't think I'm not thinking about it or I'm not trying to get it done, because I am. But the reality of it all is this is my real life. And I do these when I can. So, like I say, that's just to let y'all know that I won't be renewing this, and I'll be returning to shaving rather than waxing. That's not to say I won't ever get a wax again. I think on, of course, really special occasions and things like that. Like if I get a man, a real man, I might go get a wax. No, I'll get a wax. I'll get a wax for him. You know what I'm saying? When it's that time, should that time pass. But honey, at this juncture, ain't nothing going on but the rent. Nothing. I don't want one looking at me. I don't want one talking to me. No, I don't want your number. Funny story. I think I got enough time because this, like I say, this part of the content is really long. So maybe I shouldn't tell that story. I should say that story for another time about the guy that I met. And this is something that's happened recent when because again, I'm telling this story. This is October 3rd. Yeah. When I was getting my things out of storage. So fast forward to the part where we've moved into the apartment, even though we haven't gotten to those videos yet. And this guy that I bumped into literally at the storage stopped me and wanted to like talk to me, ask me out for coffee and all this kind of stuff like that or what have you. We was just talking, conversing about, it had recently been my birthday, and I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of tell you guys the story. And that, he asked me what I'd done for my birthday. I said, no, really nothing. I had a cookie and what have you. And he was like, oh no, you didn't do anything. He was like, no, we can't have. Do you know this man took out money and he like handed me a C note? He tried to give me money. I don't. That kind of freaked me out. It was a red flag. I'm like, oh my God, is this what dating is like? Is what is? I don't know what possessed him to do that, or he thought that was okay. Mind you, he was my age. How I know is because he told me. He said he figured that he was older than myself, and I was like, well, we kind of probably the same age. I was like, oh, how old? Because I told him I was 48. And he was 50, so only a couple of years older, what have you. But if that's what the dating scene is like, honey, I won't have any troubles. I won't have to worry about shaving my cha-cha or waxing my cha-cha for any man anytime soon, if those are the type of shenanigans that they are pulling, because that was absolutely, totally a turnoff. And yeah, so that's one of my stories. And we ain't even really date, but just, I don't know, interacting with men is strange these days. It really is. But we was talking about waxing, girl, and I done went off on a tangent talking about a man that I met at my storage or whatever. God, I hope I never run into him again. We did exchange. He did give me his number, and because I said I would be open to coffee, I did text him back. But inevitably, it wasn't going to work out. And I let him know that because he seemed to be busy. When I would call, every time it would go to voicemail, and he would like text me and stuff like that. So I don't have time for games. I felt like he was playing games, or he had some other things going on, which is fine. I mean, it's dating, I guess. Multiple people and stuff like that. But at my age, I cannot be bothered like that. And at his age, he should not be playing games like that. I don't know what that was all about, but it was just weird. I didn't like it. And I told him in a text message, I don't think this is the right time for either one of us. So please take care, is what I told him. And he gave me the thumbs up. And we all know what that means when you get the thumbs up emoji. Plus, I had already given him the thumbs up. That might have been what turned him off, or he made him feel some kind of way or whatever. So I don't care, girl. But yeah, so I don't know where we are in this video because I've just been talking while this lady is still waxing me. Yeah. Ma'am, I know you can see that I'm over here recording and you running that water. My daughter over here behind me, and she see I'm recording on this video, and she just running the water just as loud. Rude. What else can I tell y'all about? I think that's it. I don't have anything else. Dang, this section of the video is long. Excuse me. But hopefully it'll be over soon. If not, then just kind of continue watching my facial expression. They're true and honest about my adventures in waxing. But I still think everyone should try it, at least a couple of times to see how you really feel about it. This is only how I felt about it, so you might feel differently. I think it's worth a go around. All right, then. I'll pop back in if I think of something else to start talking about, because like I said, this clip is really, really long. All right. Okay, so I'm back. I actually had to run out of the house and go and get water. One of the drawbacks of this apartment that I'm in is that it does not come with stainless steel appliances. And you may be thinking to yourself, well, what's the difference in that? Well, stainless steel appliances, aside from the fact that they just look better, that they're upgraded, meaning they come with a ice maker and a water dispenser. So I have the old white models that it makes ice, but there is no water filter system in it. So I either have to get a subscription to have water delivered because my kids will not drink water from the tap, or I have to buy, like, every 5 days I have to go to the grocery store and buy gallons of water, which is so annoying. I think what I'm going to do, however, and this was already suggested by my son, is to buy a water filter that I can put on the tap. I don't know that it'll fit on this particular faucet over this sink. I mean, we're talking about an apartment. Like, they don't like to spend money on things. So we'll see. If you guys have any suggestions, please drop them in the below in the at the bottom of the video in the comment section for me. I really appreciate that. I don't even know where to start other than to just, like, take a picture of the faucet that I have and taking it into Lowe's or Home Depot. And we all know how my experiences at those places go. You go there and you ask for help and they say, oh, we're coming, and you wait and wait and wait and no one ever shows up, and it pisses me off. And I end up having to go on Amazon and order what I'm looking for and get the wrong thing and then turn it around and having to return it. You know what I'm saying? Annoying. I don't want to have to do that, but it happens sometimes. All right, here we go. Okay, so prior to this part of the video, she actually was doing the Brazilian, waxing my vagina area. And here, no, she is not waxing my bunghole. She's actually waxing the back of my legs. She wanted me to flip over in order to do that. Actually, when they are, if you don't know, you probably do, but I'll just say it. When they are waxing your crack, you actually are on your back and they tell you to take your knees and put them to your chest. And that way, they have the access they need in order to wax your backside. Now, this last time that I got waxed, I opted not to get the brown part waxed. And the reason for that is because although it's part of my package, I don't like it when the little hairs grow back. It's really itchy, and I don't want to be walking around town scratching the crack of my ass because it's itchy and it's sweaty because the hair is growing back. It is the most uncomfortable thing about the wax so far, along with the other things. But, with the hair growing back there, that's not, I would never advise that. That hair is back there for a reason. I'm pretty sure, just like the hair on your eyebrows and your lashes are there for a reason, to keep, trash and things from flying into your eyes. The hairs in your booty hole are probably there for a reason. So we're going to let those stay. And we're no longer going to have that part of us, being waxed anymore, because it doesn't feel good. It's very, very irritating, like I say, when the hairs are growing back. I think what I'm going to do is ask, rather than doing that part, that they wax something else, maybe like my belly button area. That's a separate thing that doesn't come with the package, as well as waxing the inside of your thighs isn't part of it either. The fajita itself is really good. After my wax, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm gonna take myself. And this is my buy one get one free. What is it? A nothing bun cake. I get those little coupons in there, and I missed it yesterday. So I'm gutted. Have ice cream instead. Gelato. Ice cream is not really ice cream. It's something like that. But yeah. The first time I came in here, like, I was really impressed. Like, nothing was this. But last time when I came in, it was pretty good. I think they've stepped it up. Since the first one went in, it was like more than a year ago. So, yeah. I'm gonna take my food to go though. I'm not sitting down. I'll check back in with you guys when I'm on my way. The red, is it spicy?
It's not. It's not actually.
Just red pepper, red bell pepper. Yeah, so I don't think that big of a difference. Yes. Everything on it, but I don't want the sauce on it. I want the sauce in a container. What was that? Don't put the feta. It's fine. Yes. And you're out of you said pickled onions. You're out. Yeah. Because you're out of the pickled onions, could I have some? What is this right here? No. Behind it, yes. No, thank you. Thank you.
And do you want another sheet?
Yes, please. Thank you. He is not having a good day. I know it'd be like this sometime when you be at work. You don't want to be at work? You know what? Oh, damn, I slammed the door that hard. I think I will sit outside and eat my food. I don't have to rush. Come on. My kids are good. They have sustenance at home. It's a little bright out here. Maybe I sit over there. It's not as bright. La, 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 la. Much better. my kava. I got a pita. Yeah, that guy rather be anywhere but at work right now. The way he was handling my sandwich. Looking straight through me. It'd be like that sometimes. Ice cream right there. And put feta on my sandwich, even though I asked for him not to do that. It's cool though. Yeah, it's pretty spicy. Out of pickled onions, which is my favorite.
Really good.
And they were out of red hummus.
Or they like run their conference and every day.
All they had was regular hummus.
Like their bonus teams. Really fast.
Sounds good. What's this? Not sure what this is, but I'll put it on there too. So I'm going down the same pipe. Some kind of olive stuff. Olive spread. This was $17. For anybody wondering. But I'll check back in with you guys later when I'm done eating. All right, so the waxing went well. It actually wasn't as sensitive as it was the first time. So for all y'all, because I know some of y'all out there just like me, I waited all this time. I'm 47 years old to decide to start waxing because I was afraid that it was going to be so painful because, like I say, I'm a very hairy person. So you got a whole lot of waxing going on. Excuse me. That's something in my throat. That kava was good. I should have bought a drink because now my throat is dry. And this gelati, it's pretty good too. So, but yeah, so I just went ahead and signed myself up for a package because I'm gonna do it for a year, see how I feel about it. I find as I get older, the hair doesn't grow as coarse or as much as it used to. So it may not even require, you know, after a while, that much maintenance. But I'll try it for a year. Why not? They got me for a package. It's cool. Yeah. Man. I'm parched. I need some water. So I'm on my way home now. I've enjoyed this little solo lunch by myself. I probably need to make it a regular thing on Sundays. Once upon a time, it was a regular thing that, you know, when I would work out all week and, you know, like hit all my goals all week, I would always treat myself on Sunday. And I think I really want to get back into doing that again because this was pretty good. But let me take my cell phone home to my kids and see how they're doing. I'm sure they miss me. It's, what time is it now? It is after 6 o'clock. So we got more cleaning to do in the house. I tasked them with doing some things while I was away this morning. So we'll see if they got it done. If not, that's what we'll be doing until later on today. But that's all I got. Until tomorrow, I'll check in with you guys then. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, your family, your co-workers, hell, even with your enemies. Share with them. And I'll check you next time. All right, bye. That's all I got.